My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your new girl, the Indie. So I finally went on my first date, and from the headline, you understand that this date was horrible. I can't even fathom the fact that I even went on this date. Like, I wore this, something simple, cute. My hair was in a different style. Trust me, your girl's gonna show you exactly how she got all cute and fancy. But it's a first date. I'm not trying to look too sexy on a first date. I'm trying to look cute and comfortable because it's cold as hell outside. It's 22 degrees. I'm not gonna dress the way I would dress if I was in Miami. So this date was horrible. It was one of the reasons why I'm doing this channel. You know, I'm doing the research. I'm out here. I'm trying to date. So he shows up on time. This is a great thing. He was on time. We had a date set for 9 o'clock. A nice simple time. We were going to Brothers in Broad Ripple. Like I said, I've been to Broad Ripple, so I know where Brothers was. And Brothers has a dress code. It has a dress code. You have to wear something nice. Like, a woman could wear this, you know, ripped jeans, sneakers. You know, I had to put the Jordans on. And, you know, he came in slacks. Not even matching colors. Like, did you ask me on a date, or do guys up here don't dress up for dates anymore? Like, what was with that? So we had to rearrange our plans. So we ended up going to a hookah spot that I know down there. So I was like, oh great, I get to even smoke my hookah. These are the reason why, ladies, I tell you, bring your own money. Like, always make sure you have your own cash. First, number one rule, always drive yourself. He was always in the text messages, oh, I'll pick you up. No. Drive yourself, number one rule. Number two rule, always have your own cash. Never depend on the other party to make sure your night is good. I made sure I carried my own cash. So happy I did. So I wanted to leave the date before the hookah came. It was just like I had to get another drink out because he made me waste money on my other drink. And I better not be him, because I'm telling you, you're going to get the who is this. But no, seriously, nothing in common. We have nothing in common. He didn't know anything I liked. He was older than me, actually. He's 27. I'm 25. So it's like the mentality wasn't there for me. The conversation wasn't intellectual enough. He just did not have what I was looking for, and I left the date midway through the date. The hookah had got there. Like I said, I wanted to leave before the hookah got there, and I almost did. And the hookah got there, and I was like, you know what? I'll smoke a little bit of hookah. And if he keeps continuing saying stupid stuff, or he just kept talking about sex. Like, it was our first date. How could you talk about sex? Why do guys talk about sex on the first date? Like, ew. Like, I don't even know you. We weren't even speaking for that long. I met him literally this same week. And like everyone with a child, you have to plan out babysitter. Is the babysitter going to be over here? Do I got to take him to my babysitter? You know, is he going to stay over at grandma's house? Stuff of that nature. And I swear that date was the worst date ever. Like, ever. I hope he never texts my phone. If you unsubscribe, boo-boo, I'm still gonna shine. I don't care. But, ugh. So, my 5 rules after having this date has changed now, but the first 2 have always been the same. Always drive yourself. Regardless of where you're going, even if it's up the street, even if you don't have a car, Uber, Lyft, because you never want to feel like you're stuck somewhere waiting on the other person to want to go. Like I said, before the hookah got there, I was ready to go. Second, always have your own money. Short story, I ended up paying for my stuff. And I'm happy to do it. It's not like he's obligated to do so, but how that date was going, and he had his card declined. His card declined. And I left him there. Bye. My card didn't decline, boo-boo. And I left a tip. I don't know if he's still there. His card declined, so yeah, like I had my third rule always is to bring your own cash. No, that was the second rule. Drive first, bring your own cash. Third, ask those hard questions. Every date is an interview. It is. I don't care what anyone says. It's an interview. What do you have in common with me? And what do I have in common with you? You have to actually like the other person. Four would be always make sure that you know your drinking limit, and always make sure that you have told somebody where you're going and who you're going with. Number five, get a first and last name. Do not go with someone named Ace, someone named Rocky. Like, get a name, like a first and last. I know his first and last name. I let my cousin know exactly who I was going with. She had my location on. I have an iPhone. She knew exactly where I was going, who I was going with, at what time I was leaving. And trust me, fellas, if you guys actually mess up on a date, all our girlfriends are gonna know. I don't care who you are. Our girlfriends are gonna know. But yeah, I just had the worst date ever. Like, he had nothing in common. He had no 5-year goal, no 10-year goal, no. And I told him I had a son, so he knows I had a child. I would never let that guy ever. He does not have any stepdaddy obligations. He could never apply for that job for me. Like I said, of course, I still end up having a good time because, like I said, I paid for my stuff. I bought my hookah, the change of coal, so it was about a 20-minute date. If anyone smoked hookah could last up for an hour. Me, I was done after the first 20 minutes. You have a time limit of 5 minutes to grasp a woman's attention, and he did not grasp it. The only reason I literally stayed was because I'm like, bro, I don't want to smoke hookah. And I even gave him like a low-key second chance, like, all right, maybe we just don't have this in common. Do you like this? I like Marvel comic books. I love old TV shows like Supernatural, Charmed. I like Law and Order. I like other things, I like certain books. I have certain colleges I've been to. I've like, FAMU, historical items you could talk about. You could talk about the Discovery Channel if you like animals. Like, what do you like? He had nothing. He had nothing to talk about. And what is so sad, even Steve Harvey said, make him talk, and you will see before you put your feelings into it. And I'm so glad I asked him those questions. Like, please, ladies, go out there, ask those hard questions. What is your credit score? What is your 5-year rule plan? What is your 10-year plan? Like, what are you doing in this world? And he didn't measure up, so I'm sorry, Joseph. Have fun, though. I really had fun. Like, I had fun, just not with him. So, yeah, I had the worst date ever. And another one bit the dust, I guess. But I'm still out here. I'm still single. And I do applaud him for coming up to me and asking me on a date. A lot of guys, I understand, that's a lot. It takes a lot of balls to do it. Like, a girl that is pretty, a girl that is smart, intelligent. Females, women out there, it does take a lot for a guy to come up to you and even ask you out, even ask you for your number. It takes a lot of guts. So I applaud him for that. He had a lot of guts. But he did not measure up. He did not. And I still don't know if he's still there. Like I said, his card did decline. And the waitress was looking at me, and I told her to split the bill. I ordered the hookah. He ordered like 2 beers. He wanted a hookah too. I think she brought him out a hookah. So we had our own hookahs because I wanted a mixed flavor. He didn't like the flavors I picked, and I said, you can get your own hookah. And he was laughing off, like, yeah, I got it. You know me, I got it. I'm like, first of all, I really don't know you. But go ahead, get your own hookah. So he got his own hookah. So I know he had 2 to 3 beers, a hookah, and I ordered wings. Because that's what they had on their menu. I ordered wings. I'm like, with hookah, you have to eat something. Well, because I'm drinking too, and I'm driving myself in my car, and I was like, no, I'm good. I left. So I don't know if he's still at the damn hookah bar. But yeah, so that was my story time. Like I said, I follow my 5 rules now. Like, drive yourself, get a first and last name, always carry your own cash, never depend on the man or woman to pay and have fun with. Always ask those serious questions because interviewing is interviewing. Like, a date's an interview. You're trying to see if you want to take time and give time to someone that deserves it. Do you deserve the position of A, B, C, D? So it's really, really weird. Like, ugh, I had the worst date, and I really hope he's not texting me because he's getting deleted. He wasn't even saved as a number. Like, I mean, he wasn't saved as like a name. He was saved as like an emoji. So now that's gonna get deleted. So I had to drink a little bit more for this. God, why is dating so hard? But hopefully on my next date I have a better time. So always come back, like and subscribe, okay?